testing out Substack Live, or shall we call it Substack Drive? Because I'm driving. Can't really see me properly, which is probably a good thing. I think I'll answer the question briefly that Stephanie posed. We're going to have a live Substack as well. A live Substack Live together. But she asked a really good question, and it was, why art? Why art? Why did I choose art as something to focus on? Why did I choose art? Why did I pick one of the most difficult things to get into? Or is that just a mindset? It's not like being a plumber, you learn for a certain amount of years and you can fix shit, plumb shit. When you're an artist, you have to do everything these days. Promote your art, make up exhibitions, etc. So why did I pick that? Why did I decide to do that? I'm going to say the cheesy answer, which is it chose me. The absolutely ridiculous, cheesy answer, it chose me. But the thing is, I've always, not always, but as a kid, I was always drawing and playing video games. And Thomas Bevan wrote this blog post, I think it is 2019, well, I read it in 2019 or end of 2018, and he posed a question, well, 3 questions. It was, what did you spend your time doing as a child? What did people say that you were good at as a child? And bugger, there was another one which was related. Anyway, my answers were art, video games, and art, video games. But I decided I didn't really want a career in video games. I know people can do that nowadays, but it didn't feel productive to me. I chose art because that's a really good question. Why did I choose it though instead of video games? Video games are easier to play than drawing in general, are they? But no, it felt like I was producing something in the world rather than playing a game which is consuming. So I decided to start drawing again. It was terrifying at first, and hello people who've just turned up. It might not make sense now. I'm basically answering the question, why did I choose art? And yeah, I used to draw a lot as a kid. Thomas Bevan inspired me to start drawing again. And yeah, so I started drawing again, started getting more confident, and then there's a really serendipitous event where I got an art studio. And you know when these events happen, it just clicked and it was effortless, and you know it was the right thing. So I was doing life drawing classes locally, and sadly I was drawing a nude man. I wanted to draw a nude woman, but we had to draw this ex-army guy who had a bigger penis than me. But anyway, I digress. No, I can't turn because there's a car in the way. I'm going to go down this way. Yeah, so art. Live, what's it called? Not live drawing, life drawing, that's it. So I went to life drawing classes. I asked the lady, Emma, who was running it, and I said, do you know any studio space? And she basically said, oh, there's one place, but they might have a long waiting list called Artsite. So I contacted Artsite the day after. Literally the day after that, Sally from Artsite got back to me and said, we've just had a space in the studio. And normally there's like maybe 6 months to a year waiting list, and one guy retired and left the studio and moved to the Isle of Wight. So I got a studio space for £50 a month just at the right time. And then at that moment, I was thinking, I really want to pursue a career in this. I don't know what I'm doing. I just have this urge to do it. And then as soon as I had a studio, I felt more professional. It's not to say that you need a studio to be a professional artist. But since I got the studio, it felt like I had a space just to do that. And if you're doing it at home, painting at home, which I did before, getting paint on the carpet really pisses your wife off. So every time I went down the studio, I knew I was going to paint. God, it's very sunny now. I knew I was going to paint something, and I also knew that I was going to pursue a career in it. So this was 3 years ago, and since then I've had on average about 5 shows a year, just different group shows and some solo shows and stuff, which I've found of my own accord. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go now because I've just got back home. But thank you, Seth, James, and Healing Palette Insights for joining. Really means a lot. If you're whatever time of day it is, take care. Thank you.